What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, man? I don't know if y'all can hear me. Let me fix this real quick. I think we should be good. I think we should be good, man. Merry Xmas. I don't celebrate Christmas for personal reasons, but for all you guys out there that do celebrate Christmas, I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys having a great time. But this is not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about. Am I the only one that realizing that the trucking market is on the up? If the rates I'm talking about the race now. I believe what's going on, man. Hit the like button before you head out, man. That's all I ask you to do. Hit the like button before you head out, man. But is the trucking market finally on the up and up? And I can tell you right now, the rates are looking better. For example, this load I'm delivering right now, 1,600 miles. My bad. 1,016, right? Now, granted, because it's the holidays and I won't be able to deliver until the following week, but they're paying $2,500 for this load. Thank you for the like, man. Thank you for the like, man. They're paying $2,500 for this load. The cost per mile is $2.46. Man, leave a like before you leave, man. What's going on, man? I'm losing the stomach, man. I ain't been here in a minute, but this time last year, you were making about $1.80 a mile. And like I said, this run right here, man, is $2.46 per mile. So the rates are going up. Now, what's causing the rates to go up? A lot of people can argue or can debate and say, with the whole CDL, on the immigrants getting taken away, they can say that jobs are finally getting created. But we really won't know, man. Leave a like before you leave, man. What's going on, man? What y'all doing for Christmas, man? Yeah, as y'all can see, I'm driving right now. I mean, I need to put a green screen up. Yeah, y'all shouldn't be seeing this right now. But nah, man, I'm gonna show y'all something, man. Yeah, yeah. You see that? The rates are coming back up, baby. The rates are. I think it's about time to buy a truck. Man, leave a like, man. Here, man, let's like it up, man. Merry Christmas. What y'all doing, man? Where you headed, man? I'm going to the East Coast. Unfortunately, I'm going to the East Coast, man. But this load right here, like it up, like it up. Come on, let's like it up, let's like it up. This load's getting paid $2,500, $2.46 miles, right? Unfortunately, because of the holidays, I won't be able to deliver it to next week. But it's $2.46 miles. I think the rates are going up. You would be beautiful. You would be a beautiful woman. Oh, thank you, thank you. Thank you. If you want to leave a super chat, if you, hey man, you would be a beautiful woman. Thank you. Leave a like. Hey, man, there's a big community out here, man. I'm not ready to get canceled. You know what I'm saying? I had to calm down. Y'all know me. Y'all watch my other videos. I'll snap back, but I gotta respect the community, man. My cousin's a lesbian, so what you say ain't gonna hurt me. Anyways, um, long story short, man. Yeah, I believe the rates are going up, man. Man, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. The rates are finally going up, man. I met a guy, and this is what I'm contemplating about. I was thinking about getting a dump truck. I got some stuff lined up. I've been kind of MIA. I know, but I've been working on some things, and I'm still building up the Broker Talk Lounge. Um, but I was speaking to a gentleman, right? You guys know I do hazmat. If you don't know, watch my videos. You can see that I do hazmat. Um, but I met this guy. I was delivering the hazmat load. I met this guy. and he's driving for a company. I'm not gonna say what company it is or what's going on, but they're making $3 or $4 a mile, and they have a lane that's about to open up. So when I heard that, I went ahead and got me one of these bad boys. I went ahead and got me one of these bad boys. Like, do I want to buy a dump truck for $219,000 when I can buy me a day cab? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I know you guys don't like the internationals, but that's what I see right. We'll look at the internationals. Or I can buy me an international, right? It has 350,000 miles for $57,000. Think about that. I can buy me an international for $57,000 and go make $3 to $4 a mile. And he showed me the pay stub. Not only he showed me the pay stub, but he also showed me the bank account. See, a lot of the times guys like to show you the pay stubs, right? But they won't show you the bank account. But he showed me the bank account. Like, man, you see the numbers right here? I'm gonna show you the bank account. He logged into the bank account, and I seen it, man. Expenses are going up too. I understand that. This is what I want to get to, right? Boom. I can buy a $57,000 semi truck, and I understand, the costs of repair for a semi truck are a lot higher, right? Now I could get one with warranty and all that good stuff, right? But what's the difference between a person that drives for a company, right, or lease to a company, or work at a warehouse, or whatever the case may be, and they go out and buy $115,000 Mercedes Benz AMG, or they go out and buy a $92,000 Corvette, or they go out and buy a $60,000 Scat Pack. Not one time do I hear, "Oh, the expense gonna go up." You should have got you a Toyota. Why would you buy a Scat Pack? Why you ain't get the Nissan? They're having a clearance sale on the Optimus. Why you ain't get that? No one says nothing about that. Now, granted, when he showed me the pay stub, he makes about from $7,000 to $9,000 a week. Now, after gross, he takes home from $4,000 to $3,000. Now, of course, he's doing a whole remodel of his engine. He drives a long nose Peterbilt. It's a gas guzzler. He gets like 2 to 3 gallons per mile, whatever. And yeah, their expenses are high, but you got to save. It's a business. Any business you have, they're gonna have expenses. But one thing about me is like, I love the AMGs. I love the four wheelers. I love the toys. But I need something that's gonna make me money. And what one thing I learned about life is when you're making money, you need to save every penny like a squirrel, man. You got to save every penny like a squirrel. There's guys right now on the streets that's dealing all type of stuff, but they ain't worrying about what if I get caught. They trying to get it right now. They save up every penny. They save up everything. They're not worrying about what if the police kick in my door right now. That's the mindset I have behind this wheel. I know the expense gonna come. I got credit cards for that. I got money saved up for that. You gotta save, baby. The difference is the amount of debt. Save your money. Your daughter smells like lubrication and McDonald's. I don't have a daughter. Um, you can say like a sister. You can say my sister smell like lubrication. I have a sister. I have an aunt. You know, you can say that. I don't know, yeah. But I don't have a daughter, so that didn't make sense. The difference is the amount of debt. Save your money. Yeah, of course, it is the amount of debt. It is. But you also got to remember, man. Like, there's risk takers, and I'm not saying dumb risk takers. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying like you're always gonna have debt. The real difference is what you do with the money you make. What do you do with the debt that you have? When you are making money, when you are doing something, when you finally getting out of that financial burden that you probably had from the past life, and you start making money, are you gonna go on trips? Are you gonna go to Colombia, Bahamas, Jamaica? Are you gonna buy Gucci, Louis, or are you gonna do like what I do, wear the same clothes? Well, I shower. You know, when I say the same clothes, like I do laundry and then I shower. You know, I wear the same clothes every week, but it's clean. God damn, don't get on my ass now. But are you gonna be like me and just grind? I can grind for a whole year. I can grind for a whole year. Every business has expenses, but you don't want to be upside down in debt because you won't have any profits. Be smart and start the business at the right time. So, what are you saying? That's a great question. I'm gonna put that up there. Now, are you saying that right now is not the right time? That is a great question. I'm trying to see if I can add that. Hmm. I don't know. I think it's here. Patient. Is it a time to buy a truck? Wow. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, you guys. These guys are pissed off. What? What are you guys? What are you guys doing driving on the freaking highway? Aren't you supposed to be at home with your family? Damn. There you go. And yeah, I truly believe like what you're saying right now. All honesty, I really do believe what you're saying right now is true. Now if you're in a lot of debt, you owe a lot of money. Um, you're not in position to purchase a truck or to start a business, then don't do it yet. Get out of debt first. God damn, all y'all say no? Then I'm gonna put yes. God damn. Shit. All you guys say no? Okay, we working now. We we working now. Let me make it a little smaller, man. We work it, we work it. Okay. All right. Nah, man. You know, yeah. I'm not anyone that's not in debt. First and foremost, if running a business or having your own business is not what you, it's not in your forte, it's not what you do. Then don't try to come out here and run a business. If you're a great worker, I always say it. I always say this, man. If you're a great worker, then be the best worker you could be. You know, move up the ladders or whatever corporate that you're in, a corporation. Are we 50-50 right now in the polls now? Um, but if you're someone like me, I just can't work for people. I just can't do it. It's just not in me. I don't know what it is. Well, I do know what it is, but I just my mindset of working for someone has never been something I. It never worked out for me. Even when I got my first job ever working at a car wash, I was like 14 years old, and I quit. Well, you know, I was only doing the summertime. You know what I mean? And I finally quit, and then went from there to Winn Dixie, and you know, so on, so on. But working for someone that was nothing, it's just something I just didn't want to do. And I truly do believe that depends on the situation. Now, this is the reason why I say today is right now is a good time to buy a truck. One, if you look at the truck prices from today, from the time I got my CDL license, right, from COVID until today, when I first got my CDL license, a used truck with 300, 400,000 miles were running for 112,000, $180,000. Trailers were running for 70 to $80,000 a trailer. So fast forward till today, you could buy a $350,000 truck for $57,000. Do the math, you guys. Do the math. You can buy the same truck that was sold 3 years ago. I believe what it was, yeah, 3 years ago for $180,000, $150,000 is now worth $57,000. Shoot, that truck was brand new 3 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? That truck was brand new 3 years ago. Now it's worth $57,000. I'm not lying to you, right? What are the current interest rates? Could interest rate decrease next year? Yeah, okay, boom. We all know when we talk about the interest rate, we have a whole new Fed director that's coming in. This is the one that Trump appointed. The Fed director this year was appointed by Biden. His last hurrah was this month, right? Next year it will be the one that Trump appointed, and I believe, with the history that we know from Trump, from the time he was the president the first time, right? I believe he's gonna put pressure like he does with everyone else in the politic world to do what the fuck he wants him to do. I believe he's gonna lower the interest rate. Now, as far as me, you know, I have good credit. So when I purchased my house, it was lower than the average, the national interest rate. And I purchased my house this year. It was my third property. Now, the the house I purchased this year, the interest rate were higher than the ones that I purchased before. But and you make a great point when it comes to the interest rate. I deal with the banks, so because I have a great relationship, I have an LLC, been running for the last 5 years. Money been coming in for the last 5 years, so I have a relationship with a particular bank. Um, on the business side, I have the business credit cards, I have the business credit score. I got videos. If you guys want to watch how to set up your business account and create a relationship with your local bank or a national bank, watch the video. Everything I explained in the video, I've done, working from tier one to all the way up, right? Where I can get a loan from the bank, and their interest rate, I believe, starts off at 7.1. Now, I can go up to 13. Um, but yes, you're right. The interest rate could have a big factor on it. But you got to remember as well, a $57,000 semi truck, and let's say you have the work. I have specialized endorsements. I have hazmat and tanker. Okay. And I also have doubles and trips. So I'm not doing the regular reefers and dry van loads. I do specialized loads. That's where my forte is at. That's where my specialty is at. It's the specialized loads. So the money's a little bit different over there. All right. It hits a little different over there. But at the same time, um, the goal is to pay off your truck within that first year, and it's very very possible to be able to pay off a $57,000 truck within 1 year. All right. So those are things you got to think about, and then you could get a truck that's cheaper. You could buy your if you got a manual restriction, you could drive manual. You could buy you a Peterbilt for $10,000, $18,000. Do a whole remodel for $20,000. So there's you can make money now, but you're right about the overhead. If the new Fed chairman cuts a whole 1%, oh, I like this. What you said? If the new chairman cuts by a whole 1%, it will crash the economy. It will spook investor and usher in a depression, featuring a house market crash. Everything bubbles pops this year. Yes and no, but I know where you're coming from. Well, I know you're saying, yeah, if he does it, all the investors will be scared. He's gonna, it's gonna pop the bubble. But I really, truly, we got to remember what Trump did when we had the lowest interest rates for whatever. I don't even know. It was history, 2%, 3% interest rate, right? But he also was dishing out money to the American people, where the consumers were buying more than ever. So if he cuts interest rate, I really truly believe Trump would start, giving money out like he did with the stimulus package. When people are buying, investors want to invest some more. You understand what I'm saying? So It could go both ways. I don't think if they do cut the interest rate by 1%, I don't think Trump's going to sit there and not pump money into the economy. At the same time, I believe after Trump leaves office, that's when the economy is going to drop. That's when everything's going to go to shits. Because what he's going to do, pumping everything into the economy, pumping it, he's going to raise everything up, right? As cost of living is going to go up, equipment is going to go up, a lot of things going to go up. You're going to have more people. Like, look at Florida. Florida has on the ballot to eliminate property taxes, where eventually, if you buy a property in the state of Florida, if it passed the votes, right? If you buy a property in the state of Florida, you don't have to pay property taxes. That's going to entice a lot of people around the world. People already want to move to Florida, but a lot of people around the world is going to want to purchase land in Florida. That's going to bring up the value. There's a lot of factors. So I don't, yeah, it could. I don't think it's going to burst while Trump's in office because he's going to do a lot of unprecedented behaviors. But I think after he leaves, the whole economy's going to go to shit. I think interest rates will be lower in summer or fall. I do too. Merry Christmas, trucker. You make the world go around. Thank you. No, thank you, man. You give me a reason to keep trucking. People like you, man. I appreciate that, man. It feels good to hear that. What's going on with the polls, man? How y'all looking? So 67% of people say no, it's not a good time. 33% of people say yes, it's a good time. I am one of the 33% of the people that says yes, it's a good time. Why? Because Warren Buffett once said, "You buy when everyone are scared, and you sell when everyone aren't scared." Right now, everyone's kind of spooked. They don't know what's going to happen in 2026. Is the interest rate going up? Is going down? Are we going to be in a worse market? Is Trump going to do this or do that? So everyone's scared. But I think this is the best time to position yourself in some type of investment. Like I said, I just showed you guys international with 350,000 miles for $57,000. And if you are a trucker out here, we're driving trucks right now with 400, 500, 700,000 miles. And it's still trucking, baby. So do things happen? Yes, things happen, you know. But also when things are going good, you want to save, 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 save. Like for example, as far as me, I spend 100 to $180 a week. You have a good one too, man. Thank you, thank you. Um, don't miles you done in a night? What? Most miles you done in a night? What's the most miles I did in one night? Or are you asking me, am I a night driver? Are you asking me what's the most miles I've done in one night?